This is what I'm doing, guys. I got it completely pulled away. You want to carefully pull this out, okay? And then it should give you enough room when you're not holding a camera. You can get in there, and there's 3 screws underneath the tail lights. Take those off, they'll come off. All right, so let me do that and I'll get right back to you. Just for the simple fact that there's no shortage on baby blankets around here, I went ahead and put them right there because there are bolts coming out, studs coming out of those tail lights, and I don't want to mess anything up. God, that'll ruin my week, my month, probably. You cannot take enough precaution doing this, especially not taking apart the entire bumper. So here we go. This is more ridiculous than having to remove the front fascia for the upper grille swap. So this is the thing that holds the tail lights under the bumper. It's underneath, goes up in here, and then you got 3 screws that go up on the bottom of the light. Awesome design, just awesome. So be patient with it. I mean, it's not hard, it's just ridiculous that you got to go through all this to remove them, in my opinion. But you know, I'm not an engineer, so I don't know all the details. Now, it's important to me that I do everything on my car myself, but that's just my preference. I want the credit, I want the satisfaction. I want to know my car top to bottom. If there's ever an issue, I want to know exactly what I have to do to fix it. I don't want to get bullshit from a dealer or someone telling me that, you know, they got to do this, and that, and you know, do a bunch of garbage that is unnecessary just to earn a couple extra dollars. But basically, for the most part, it's just a pride thing. I want to take pride in my vehicle. But I do not blame anyone if they were to just take this to the dealer and have them do this. Because, man, this is just ridiculous. And that's the last time I'm going to mention it. It's doable. It's not impossible, like I said on the front bumper. It's just more work than it needs to be. But it's getting done nevertheless. Now I've got them off. I noticed that on one of the screws on the bottom of the housing, there's actually rust on it, which is surprising. This is a brand spanking new vehicle. So I'm gonna go ahead and take care of that. Also, there's stuff in here, dirt and stuff. While you got it off, I recommend that you go ahead and wipe out and clean all that out. There's no reason not to. Just for general purpose, may as well go ahead and do that. So I'm going to, and then I'm going to tackle putting that back on with my other ones, and then I'm gonna tackle that. So very conveniently, I noticed that the taillights that I'm putting in came with this piece already attached. Okay, so what I did is I didn't take the bolts out. I just popped it right in there, and it slid in nicely. Because if you see these tabs, they push in rather than pulling out and getting caught up. So that makes that so much better. There's a little tease. Now, I will probably end up smoking them slightly. So we'll see what happens. You want to lift up on the bumper slightly each side and just barely set the studs in the holes where they need to be. And I say gently, just barely, because you still need to put the bumper up where it needs to be along here. You want to do that on both sides, and then just slowly caress and work it in where it needs to go. Make sure that you do it a little bit at a time, Start from one side, go to the other. Got a whole bunch more of those plastic things to take off. You want to remove the handle, pull it down, unclip, 2 8mm nuts. There's that clip there. You just want to push up on it and slide the harness off. And I went and I got bright white LED reverse lights. The Chevy bow tie is coming off. I'm debadging the rear end. I gotta spot weld it and then repaint it. Only reason that's still on there. There it is, guys. I kind of just wanted to get the rest of it done, so I didn't record the rest, but I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory after that. You got that far, so you should be able to manage. If you have any questions, I'm happy to answer. Just drop it down in the comment section. Be sure to give a thumbs up and subscribe. That'll be very helpful. Thank you. Have an awesome day.